start off by introducing myself. My name is Eunice Gonzalez. I serve as the Associate Director for our Seaver graduate programs. Thank you all for being here today. You are at the Fall 2024 Open House, where you'll be learning about all of the programs available at the graduate level for the Frank R. Seaver College of Science and Engineering. After the first session, the first hour, we're going to review the admission requirements, deadlines, and services for our graduate students. At the top of the hour, we'll be hearing from one of our current graduate students in our mechanical engineering program. And after, you're going to be breaking out into your specific program of interest, and you'll get to meet our faculty, ask them any questions that you may have, and that will conclude our time together here today. There are a few other sessions after we're done here today, and I'll be able to share links to those additional sessions once we're done here. But for starters, I do want to make sure that you know who else is here in the room with me. So I'm going to have our Associate Dean for the graduate programs go ahead and introduce himself, and then I'll direct it to the rest of our faculty. But Dr. Ola, go ahead and welcome everyone into the room.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the College of Science and Engineering, Loyola Marymount University Graduate Open House Fall 2024. Means that we are looking at students who hopefully will start in spring 2025. So we are representing all our graduate programs in the college. And again, hopefully you have already applied, got admitted, and now you are deciding how to get into your classes and register for classes, which will start pretty soon. And I'm hoping that Farah may help you with that a little bit. So we have most of our graduate programs department chairs and or graduate directors attending this session. So any questions you have, they would be able to answer a specific department or program related questions. And in general, we can help you answering the college related or LMU related questions. I see a number of you are already at LMU students, and quite a few of you are either from East Coast or some other places. So again, welcome to Southern California, and we are looking forward to seeing you in person in our classes. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. I was mentioning at the beginning of our presentation that for the prospective students that are here, whether you're thinking of applying for a spring entry term or any of our future entry terms, we would love to hear where you're coming from, the major that you're currently pursuing or have already graduated with, and the program that you're interested in, and that way we know who is here in the room with us today. I'm going to continue on and have Dr. Toh introduce himself, and we'll go ahead and take it from there with the rest of our faculty.
Hi, welcome everyone. My name is Ray Toll. I'm currently chairing the computer science department. I've been at LMU a very long time. Looking forward to meet everybody.
Excellent.
To BJ.
Yes.
Forgot to unmute. Greetings, everyone. Welcome in. It's nice to see everyone. I am BJ Johnson. I'm a professor in the computer science department, also a former graduate director of the master's program. And I also have been here a very long time. So it's great to see everyone, and welcome to you. And let's go to Dave Quam.
Hey, thank you, BJ. Hi, everybody. I'm David Quam. I'm a faculty member for the last 3 or 4 years, but a graduate from LMU about 1 million years ago, and happy to be here tonight. I am the clinical professor and director of the Healthcare Systems Engineering program, so I noticed a few of you in the chat are interested, so we'll see you in the breakout session later on. Thanks so much. I'm going to popcorn it over to Matt Sanowski. Matt.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm the department chair of mechanical engineering. My name is Matt Sanowski. Welcome. It's great to have you here. I've been here 21 years now at LMU and have been the department chair for quite some time. And I'm really looking forward to talking with you. And I've got some wonderful colleagues here from our department who are also here to talk with you. And right now I'll turn it over to Joe Weber.
Hi, my name is Joe Weber. I am an associate professor and department chair in the Civil and Environmental Engineering Department. Our department covers the Civil Engineering Master's Program as well as the Environmental Science Master's Program. I look forward to talking to all of you. Let me see here. Gustavo.
Hi everyone, my name is Gustavo Bejarano. I'm an associate professor in the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering. I'm also a former director of our graduate programs. My department is home to 3 graduate programs. These are electrical engineering, computer engineering, and systems engineering. Yeah, so if you have any questions about those programs, I'll be happy to answer those. Thank you. Oh, and I'll pass it over to, let's see who's missing. Dr. Said.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Omar Said, and I'm a professor of mechanical engineering and previous director of the graduate program. We offer classes in mechanical engineering and a certificate in additive manufacturing. I have been teaching for the last 39 years, and I directed 27 master's theses in the last 39 years. Thank you, and I will pass it now to Mustafa.
Thank you, Omar. Hi, everyone, and welcome. Mustafa Muzail, Assistant Professor of Mechanical Engineering. I have been in LMU 2 years as visiting assistant professor, and now I'm a full faculty in the mechanical engineering. And yeah, and we are happy to talk to you about the master program in our department. Thank you. Passing it, I don't know who's, and that's it. I think this.
I think that's all the faculty members. Yes.
Perfect. Great.
Thank you.
I think
Thank you.
so. I have one more person to introduce, and I will have Farah introduce herself, and then we're going to go ahead and start with the presentation.
Hi, everyone. My name is Farah Karawala. I also work for the Dean's Office in Seaver College, and I work primarily with Eunice. My position is Graduate Programs Associate. So for those of you that do end up applying, hopefully get admitted, I will be working with you during your academic journey here. Welcome.
Excellent. Thank you so much, everyone, for your introductions. We're all very excited that you're here with us today and to hear about the variety of interests through the chat. Again, if you have any questions as we go through the presentation, we'll be answering those questions. There will also be dedicated time at the end for some questions and answers, and then I will follow us into the next session of the open house. But without further ado, with any of you here who may not be familiar with Loyola Marymount University, I do want to kick us off by sharing our mission statement, which is the encouragement of learning, the education of the whole person, the service of faith, and the promotion of justice. And even though there aren't any religious requirement associated with any of our graduate programs, we do always like to emphasize that we are a Jesuit institution and that we do take care of the person as a whole. So you will be coming to LMU to learn through your graduate program, but you will also be able to have other opportunities that will make for an enriching graduate experience. In terms of total enrollment, we have just a little over 10,000 students total, with an undergraduate population of 7,171 students. At the graduate level, we have 1,799 students, and we also have a law school that counts with 1,121 students total for just a little over 10,000 students when it comes to our total enrollment. We also have different campus locations, with the Westchester campus being the main campus. This is also the campus where all of our graduate programs are housed. We also have our downtown campus, which is home to our Loyola Law School. And we have our newest addition, which is the Playa Vista campus. This campus is home to our business analytics program, as well as the School of Film and Television. Like I mentioned, the Westchester campus, which is the main campus, and that's also the photograph that you see there on the screen, is home to our graduate programs in science and engineering for those programs that are in person or hybrid. For those of you that may not be familiar with our location, we are just about 8 minutes away from the LAX airport. So we're just a short drive away, which also means that we're very close to the beach. And this comes in very handy for specific programs like our civil engineering program and our environmental science program. But more than that, we want you to think about our strategic location when it comes to our geographic stance and all the opportunities that are afforded if you choose to come to LMU to pursue your graduate studies, meaning that we have a lot of industry partnerships that we're developing with local industry and aerospace, as well as healthcare and our computer science programs. And we're also located within hubs in aerospace, technology, and healthcare industry. So think about what a graduate program can do for you, not just within the educational realm, but also in terms of opportunities when it comes to professional development. Bringing it back home to LMU, we have 8 different colleges at this institution with over 50 graduate programs. And we hope that alongside your studies, you will also have the opportunity to involve yourself in other opportunities that will be afforded to you on campus, whether it's research opportunities, opportunities for you to network with students in other one of the graduate programs, and also take advantage of the support offices that are available for you, like our career and professional development office. A little more about the Frank R. Seaver College of Science and Engineering. We have a current graduate student enrollment of 157 students total, which means that we have an average graduate class size of 14 students. If you're looking for a program where you will have dedicated attention from your faculty, where you'll be afforded with interactions between your faculty and your fellow classmates, LMU is definitely the type of program that fosters those types of connections. And we also offer full-time and part-time enrollment depending on the type of program that you may be looking for, whether you are an incoming graduate student that is wanting to enroll full-time, or if you are an industry professional that is looking for a part-time enrollment option, we are able to facilitate both types of enrollment for you. And you will be working with your dedicated faculty advisor to plan out what your time at LMU will look like. Depending on each program, there will be dedicated faculty members that will help you choose your classes every semester, make sure that you're passing every course, and that you also take advantage of all the other services available to you here at LMU. Now, here is an overview of the different programs that we offer at the graduate level at the Frank R. Seaver College of Science and Engineering. We have programs in civil engineering, computer engineering, environmental science, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, computer science, healthcare systems engineering, and a master's in teaching mathematics. Of the programs that you see on the screen, all of them are in person with the exception of our healthcare systems engineering, which is a hybrid program, and our systems engineering program is 100% online. All programs do have a 3.0 GPA minimum requirement when it comes to the admission application process. The GRE is optional and not required for admission for the admission process. All programs are 30 units worth that are designed for either working professionals or full-time students, and all courses will be taught in the evening time. Most programs facilitate in-person interactions, and I did mention that we do have hybrid options, and you will still be able to have interactions with your faculty there. And our fully online program, which is our systems engineering program, does a wonderful job in making sure that their students still feel connected to the LMU community, even though it is a remote program. You'll have the option of either pursuing a thesis or pursuing a capstone, depending on your interest in a PhD program after. And you will also have personalized faculty advisement from dedicated faculty in each of these departments. When you're thinking about the program length, our master's degree programs take about 2 to 2.5 years to be completed, but there are opportunities for students to complete the program much sooner, which will be identified with your faculty advisor, and you will get to see how long the program will be for you specifically. Now we're going to jump into each of the programs. We're going to review the admission requirements for each of our programs and also share details about the curriculum that is expected from each of the programs. If you do have any questions, please feel free to use the chat feature, or you can also save your questions for the end of this presentation and we'll get to address them then. And we're going to kick off with our civil engineering program, which positions working professionals and graduates to gain a deeper understanding of principles required to solve environmental problems and manage infrastructure resources for future generations. If you're interested in applying into our Master's in Civil Engineering, we are requesting that students present a Bachelor's of Science and have successfully completed the following courses. We're looking for at least one college level course in general chemistry, one college level course in calculus, 4 college courses in life and physical science, and some examples of these are chemistry, environmental science, or physics. We're also looking for 2 letters of recommendation, and the last requirement is a personal statement where you explain how the civil engineering program fits into your career development. If you're interested in civil engineering, you'll also be asked to select your emphasis track, whether that's environmental engineering or water resources engineering during the application process. So if you have a leniency towards one or the other, you will be asked which of those you're requesting admission for. For students who have been admitted into the civil engineering program, again, depending on the emphasis that you request and are admitted into, there will be courses that will be associated with that specific emphasis. So for those of you here who may be interested in civil with an environmental engineering emphasis, there will be required courses like sustainable water quality and resources, applied fluid mechanics, and there will also be aquatic chemistry, applied environmental microbiology, and water treatment as required courses for students in this track. Besides that, there will also be the non-thesis students, Civil 690, which is a comprehensive oral exam, or the thesis defense for you to choose from. For students here who are interested in the water resources engineering emphasis, there will be required courses like sustainable water quality resources, urban water systems, and storm water management, and among the others. And then the last course will be either your non-thesis option or your thesis option. Any questions about our civil engineering program? If not, then we're going to move into environmental science.
So the Master of Science in Environmental Science program is a career-enhancing program that instructs students in the most advanced and sustainable approaches to protect, improve, and manage environmental quality in urban and natural settings locally and globally. I know I saw some people share out in the chat that they were interested in the environmental science program. So the admission requirements for this program is for all applicants to possess a Bachelor of Science and have successfully completed within your program or outside of it, at least one college level calculus course, at least one college level general chemistry course, and then again, about 4 college level life and physical science courses, which could include from the following: biology, chemistry, environmental science, or physics. In addition to holding a Bachelor of Science, we request that you submit 2 letters of recommendation and a personal statement that explains how this program would fit into your career development. The Master of Science in Environmental Science program also includes an option to transition into the Master of Science in Engineering and Civil Engineering program. And for that option, one would have to either pass the Fundamentals of Engineering exam or hold a valid professional engineering license and be in good academic standing to do so after starting the program. And in terms of the required courses for this program, as Eunice mentioned earlier, again, that particular degree program requires a total of 30 units, within which the required core courses would be sustainable water quality and resources, aquatic chemistry, applied environmental microbiology, and then either the comprehensive oral exam or the thesis defense. And alongside those, there would be a slew of elective courses you could choose from in order to satisfy the full 30-unit requirement. Any questions? Okay.
Excellent. The next program is our Mechanical Engineering Master's degree, which offers a unique and multidisciplinary approach by leveraging our proximity to the Silicon Beach area and the aerospace defense industry. If you're interested in our Mechanical Engineering program, we request that applicants possess a bachelor's degree or an undergraduate engineering degree, which should also include the following courses. We're looking for at least one course in general chemistry, 4 courses in mathematics ranging from Calculus 1, Calculus 2, Calculus 3, and ordinary differential equations. We're also requesting 2 letters of recommendation, and the last requirement is a personal statement where you explain how the mechanical engineering program fits into your career development. Within the mechanical engineering program, you will also have different exploration areas that you can dedicate some courses to, including rapid prototyping and robotics and neurorehabilitation. Our mechanical engineering program also counts with on-campus labs, such as the Engineering Design Center and our Materials Science Lab. So as in mechanical engineering student, you will have direct access to these different facilities on campus, and you will be able to take full advantage of this, as well as the interactions with your faculty and professors. Any questions about mechanical engineering admission requirements? If not, we're going to transition into computer science.
Sorry, I have a quick
Alright.
question.
Yes.
You said there's a good amount of aerospace industry in the area of the school as well. Do you have any specific programs that you run in conjunction with the school that students can be a part of?
Oh, Professor Said, are you here? Can you speak more on that?
For example, I have a thesis which one of the students is doing under my supervision in conjunction with Boeing on additive manufacturing. And I have another thesis another student is doing with Northrop Grumman on the effect of coatings, chromates and sulfuric and other coatings on the fatigue of the aluminum lithium alloys. And Northrop gave us actually a small contract to support us. So we have lots of connections with Northrop Aerospace, Boeing, and we do lots of research work with them.
Excellent.
Did I
Thank
answer
you
your
so
question?
much. Robert?
Okay, yeah, thank you. That was helpful.
Excellent.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay, so the Masters of Science in Computer Science program features interdisciplinary curriculum built on principles of open source culture, computing on multiple platforms, and software development, as well as exposure to operating systems across devices. Admission to this program requires a bachelor's degree in computer science, mathematics, or another closely related field. And within that degree program or outside of it, one would have had to complete the following subjects. So computer programming, data structures and applications, computer systems organization, as well as either microprocessors and microcontroller systems, operating systems, or databases. In addition to holding a bachelor's degree, one would have to submit a personal statement explaining, once again, how this program fits into your career development. And then the letters of recommendation are optional, and a resume as well is optional in case you have any industry experience. In terms of the program itself and the degree requirements, there are 3 courses that are specifically required, which are computability and complexity, programming language semantics, as well as a graduate capstone project. And outside of those required courses, there would be a slew of elective courses to choose from. And some of the areas that those subjects would be hardware and computer systems, databases, AI, data science and machine learning, software engineering and architecture, networks, cybersecurity, computer graphics, vision and gaming, theory and languages, as well as ethics and research methods. And the curriculum really balances theory and practice with in-person courses. Any questions?
Yes, there is a question from Edgar asking if they hold a bachelor's degree, bachelor's of arts degree, but have the required courses, if it means if they can or can't apply into the computer science program. And the answer to that, Edgar, is that we welcome students with the appropriate curriculum to apply to the computer science program. It is a holistic approach that we take into the application process. So we will be looking for these specific courses on the application and on the transcript, and it will help us make our decision on each of the applications. There's another question. What if I don't have just one required course in my transcript? There's one of the courses that we're listing here that you don't have. Is that the question? BE? Okay, yes. If there is a one course missing, you're still welcome to apply. Similar to the other question, it is a holistic approach. So we take everything into consideration before making our decision, and we're able to work with students who may be missing one course to get them to be on par to ensure the success in the rest of the program before starting our program. So there may be a possibility where you can take that missing course before starting the graduate program.
Hey there. Sorry, I'm a little sick, so I put it in the chat. But just to clarify, yeah, I have a bachelor's of arts, and I'm looking for a career change, and this is why I'm trying to apply for a master's program. So does that mean I could still apply with the required courses? I just it like you said, you'll just have to review this further. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, your Bachelor of Arts is not in computer science, correct?
Correct. No, it's not.
And is your intention to complete the required courses before applying for admission?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, yeah, it will be that. You're welcome to take these courses and then submit these alongside your undergraduate transcript. And it's a holistic approach that we'll be taking into the application process. We do need to make sure that we can ensure the student's success in our graduate program. So these are required courses that are necessary for a computer science graduate students to be successful in the program. Ideally, it would be a Bachelor's of Science in Computer Science that is presented so that we can ensure that the rest of the graduate level courses will be able to be smooth sailing for the student, but you're still welcome to apply and utilize other sections of the application to show why you're seeking admission into the program. Maybe there's relevant industry experience that has helped you fill maybe some of those gaps that you may not have through a degree, and you would be able to use your application personal statement, for example, to explain that to the admissions committee.
Got it. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
There is
Excellent.
another question in the chat that someone doesn't have just one course missing.
Yes.
Can you
Yeah,
answer that,
we
please?
addressed it. Yes. Great. The next program is our Master's in Computer Engineering. This program is designed to provide theoretical knowledge and practical applications in computer architecture, embedded systems, computer networks, artificial intelligence, and systems design. If you're interested in seeking admission into our computer engineering program, we ask that our applicants possess a bachelor's degree in computer engineering, electrical engineering, computer science, or other closely related fields. With that said, applicants who don't have an adequate background in computer engineering may be required to take additional undergraduate courses to help fulfill the needs of the curriculum. In addition to that, there will be a personal statement that's required from computer engineering applicants where you explain how this degree will fit into your career development. And the last requirement is optional, and that is 2 letters of recommendation. For students who are admitted into the computer engineering program, there will be 16 semester hours of required courses, including courses in computer architecture with VHDL, wireless networks, and embedded systems, as well as elective courses. And then you will also choose one of the following two options, which will be 8 semesters worth. And that's either your non-thesis option course or your thesis option course. In addition to that, there will be 6 dedicated semester units worth of elective courses. And those can either be in EECE courses, electrical engineering or computer engineering, electrical and computer engineering and non-electrical computer engineering mixed courses, or non-electrical engineering computer engineering courses as the only option. Do we have any students interested in computer engineering here with us today? I'm going back in the chat to check. I don't see anyone, but if there are any questions, we'll be happy to answer them now. Oh, Edgar, yes, you were interested in computer engineering too. Any questions you have?
I think my main questions were answered. I was just yeah, trying to see if I can apply given
Sure.
my circumstances. It seems like I just need to get these required courses completed and then apply. Okay.
Yeah, and it's specific courses based on the program that you're interested in. You'll notice here for computer engineering, there's specific majors that we're looking for. For computer science, as you saw on the screen before, there were not only major requirements, but specific courses that we were also looking for.
Got it.
Okay, our next program is our electrical engineering program.
So the Masters of Science in Engineering and Electrical Engineering program offers industry-focused, interdisciplinary technical development and covers topics ranging from deep learning and machine learning to autonomous drone systems and wireless communication, among others. The admission requirement for this program is for all applicants to possess a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering, computer science, or another closely related field. And within the degree requirements, one should have completed mathematics through 1 year of college calculus, as well as electrical and engineering undergraduate courses, including circuits, electronics, signals and linear systems, and logic design. Outside of that, a personal statement is required, about 1 to 2 pages, explaining how this program fits into your career development, and 2 letters of recommendation are optional. Some of the research areas within this program are for deep learning and applications, electromagnetic propagation and applications, intelligent and embedded network systems. And then there are 3 required courses that would be Intro to Comm Systems, Probability Random Processes, and Introduction to Microprocessors. Furthermore, a capstone project or a thesis would be required to fulfill the degree requirements. And some of the sample elective course options are image processing, digital system design VHDL, and optical comm systems. Any questions?
I don't see any more questions for electrical engineering, but you're welcome to type those in if you'd like. If not, we can move into our systems engineering program, which is our fully online program and offers an interdisciplinary curriculum that blends engineering and management principles to enable our students to apply innovative thinking and solve problems efficiently in the workplace. If you're interested in our systems engineering program, we require that during the admission process, the student presents a Bachelor's of Science in Engineering or a Bachelor of Arts in Program Management or an equivalent degree. In addition to that, we will be requesting 2 letters of recommendation from either past professors or current employers. We will also be requesting that you upload your resume demonstrating at least 2 years worth of work experience. And the last requirement is a brief personal statement where you discuss how this graduate program fits into your career goals. Within the systems engineering program, there are also different technical focus areas that you will be asked to select. And these are engineering management, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, cybersecurity, aeronautics and space systems, systems engineering, and software architecture. So when you are pursuing the application process, not only will you be seeking admissions into the systems engineering master's degree, you will also be asked to provide to select the technical focus area of your choice. And that technical focus area should also be reflected in the bachelor's degree that you hold. For example, if you were interested in pursuing the aeronautics and space systems technical focus area, we will need to see a major or a bachelor's degree associated to that specific area of interest. Now, speaking a little more on the curriculum end for this systems engineering program, there will be 10 total courses that the student takes. 3 of those courses will be dedicated to the systems engineering core. 3 other courses will be part of the business of engineering core. And the last 3 courses will be dedicated to your specific technical elective area that you've chosen. The 10th course will be the capstone course for a total of 10 courses, which is an equivalent of 30 units for the systems engineering program. On the next slide here, you'll get to see different courses depending on each of the core areas. So you'll get to decide which of the 3 courses you'll take from the systems engineering area. Some of the courses include systems engineering, systems architecture, as well as model-based systems engineering. Then you'll choose 3 courses from the business engineering part of the curriculum. And some courses there include project management, engineering leadership and integrity, as well as engineering economics and finance, among others. And then the last 3 courses will be dedicated once again to your specific technical focus area. And the 10th course, again, will be the capstone project that you will complete towards the end of your time here with us. I did note that someone was interested in our systems engineering program. Are there any questions, Caitlin?
Not that I have currently, no.
Okay. Excellent. If you do have any, you can also ask them during the breakout sessions without an issue.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll move on into our next program.
So the MS in Healthcare Systems Engineering program has a program director, Dr. David Quam, who's here with us. And this program seeks to aid and improve highly fragmented, ever-evolving healthcare systems. It provides system-based solutions and helps manage projects that address industry problems in a broad range of areas. The admission requirements for this program is to hold a bachelor's degree from a U.S. accredited university, but candidates with degrees from U.S. accredited bachelor's degree in science or engineering from a U.S. accredited university, and candidates with degrees from U.S. accredited universities in other fields who have completed upper division science, mathematics, and statistics courses would be evaluated individually. Furthermore, the admission requirements includes an essay demonstrating your passion for healthcare, as well as 2 letters of recommendation. This program, as Eunice mentioned earlier, is hybrid, and the focus on this particular program is on rigorous management. No healthcare experience is required prior to joining. And just like the rest of the master's degree programs here, the requirements would be for 30 semester hours. And this program can be completed within 1 year. The entry terms are specifically spring and summer session 2 for this program. Some of the other programs do have more entry terms, but this one are spring and summer session 2. And Dr. Quam can definitely speak to those further in the breakout rooms. I know that there was interest in this program from quite a few people here today. If you have any particular questions, please do either raise a hand or text us in the chat. Thanks, Eunice.
Okay. No more questions on healthcare systems engineering. Otherwise, you are welcome to use the chat feature or wait until the breakout sessions. Most of our programs do participate in a dual MBA degree option. So if you are interested in starting your studies with us in either our science or engineering graduate programs, but would also be interested in pursuing an MBA eventually at LMU as well, do note that any of our master level degrees, with the exception of our computer engineering and teaching mathematics programs, do participate in this dual degree option. And the way that it would work is you would still utilize the same application and begin the application for your science or engineering graduate program. And if offered admission, you would start up your program with us and eventually transition into the MBA portion of your dual degree program. The program at the dual degree option becomes a 60-unit program where you are completing 2 different degrees. And at the end or the culmination of your studies with us, you would have your Master's of Science or your Master's of Science in Engineering, as well as your MBA, both from LMU. This option is a little longer because you are now pursuing 2 different degrees, and it takes approximately 3 years to complete. The wonderful thing about pursuing the dual degree, as it's true for any of our graduate programs in science and engineering, is that you will always have your faculty advisor on the Seaver side, and when you transition into the MBA portion of the program, you will have a dedicated advisor from the College of Business Administration as well, so that in any moment in time, you will know exactly what courses you should be taking and what is next. Okay, now a little bit about our deadlines. For those of you who are here thinking about a graduate degree maybe further down the line or possibly in 2025, we do have different deadlines, and we have 4 dedicated entry terms. Most of our programs welcome applications into all entry terms, but there are some programs that only welcome applications into the fall or spring semester, so you can let us know if you have any questions about the applications. Nevertheless, our spring 2025 application deadline is coming up this Friday, November 1st. So if you are here with us today thinking about spring 2025 and have started an application, do know that the application deadline is coming up on Friday. If you're thinking about a summer 1 2025 entry term, the application deadline for that is March 1st of 2025. Students who get admitted into the summer 1 2025 term would begin their studies with us in mid-May. If you're thinking about a summer session 2, the application deadline for that is April 1st, 2025, and students would start courses with us in mid-June. And if you're thinking about maybe applying for a fall 2025 entry term, the deadline would be July 1st of 2025. I do want to make a quick note that if you are a student coming from outside the US, so you would be considered an international student, it is always recommended that you apply sooner than the deadline, because there will be other visa-related issues or accommodations that you will need to attend to, and we want to make sure that you have ample time to make your decisions throughout the whole application process. The online application can be found at graduatestudies.lmu.edu/apply/, and this application URL is true for all applications. Once you go here, you will select your specific program of interest and then fill out the rest of the applications. In addition to that, international students will be required to submit transcript evaluations as well as an English language proficiency results. So if you have any questions about that, I can definitely answer those questions in the chat, or once we break out into the breakout rooms. And in addition to that, there will be a $50 application fee that's required during the admission process. If you need an application fee waiver, you can also reach out to me, and I'll be happy to assist you with those types of requests. One last thing that I'll note about the deadlines is that you can see on the screen the deadlines dedicated for spring 2025, but they will be the same deadlines for any future years that you may be thinking about, whether that's 2026 or 2028. The same deadlines would apply for that calendar year. Any questions about deadlines? If not, I will transition and talk briefly about our certificate programs. If you're thinking about a graduate experience but would like to start off with the certificate programs, we do offer those here at LMU. And each of the departments have dedicated certificates within their curriculum. For example, our civil engineering program has certificates in sustainability, water and wastewater treatment, and water quality management. Our computer science department has certificates in cybersecurity and software architecture. Our healthcare systems engineering department has a certificate in lean healthcare systems. Our mechanical engineering program has an additive manufacturing certificate, and our systems engineering program has certificates in aeronautics and space systems, engineering project management, and systems engineering. All certificate programs are worth 3 courses and can be completed in 1 year. And the application process is a little more straightforward. You would complete your online application, provide us with official transcripts from your undergraduate degree, and submit your statement of intent. We also have dedicated deadlines for our certificate programs, as you can see on the screen. For spring 2025, the application is November 1st, so this Friday coming up. For summer session 1, it's March 1st. For summer session 2, it's April 1st. And for fall of 2025, the deadline is July 1st of 2025. Okay, if we have any current LMU students here with us today, I do want to make a quick note about our 4+1 options, where you can begin your graduate studies as you're finishing up your time in your undergraduate studies here at LMU. And we have the tracks in computer engineering, computer science, electrical engineering, healthcare systems engineering, mechanical engineering, and systems engineering. Any of these programs would welcome students to apply into the 4+1 option, so long as they are currently LMU students in their senior year. You would be seeking admission into the program right now, and the application would be this Friday, November 1st. If you are expected to graduate in May of 2025, which means that if you are admitted into the program, you would begin your graduate studies during that very final semester of your senior year. Some of the advantages of applying to our 4+1 program is that you would be earning your master's degree in as little as 1 year after graduating from LMU with your undergraduate degree. You would also save yourself money by taking some of the graduate courses during your undergraduate studies, and you would also get to continue on with your Lion legacy. If you are a current LMU student and are interested in the 4+1 option, I do welcome you to reach out to me directly so that I can help you with the application process, as the deadline is this Friday, November 1st. So I'll be happy to help you with any last minute questions that you may have. And similar to that, anyone here who is interested in applying to spring 2025 as an incoming student into LMU who is seeking admission into spring 2025, and if you have any questions, please let me know so that I can help you during these next few days leading into the Friday deadline. Excellent. So we're going to transition a little bit and talk about financial aid. And I'll start off by sharing the funding opportunities available for our graduate students. And that includes graduate assistantships available throughout LMU in different offices and student service offices. We also have graduate research assistantships where you get to conduct research alongside our Seaver faculty, and you get to be paid for those assistantships. We also have need-based aid where you will be required to complete the FAFSA in order to be considered for need-based aid. And the other type of funding opportunities is our merit scholarship. If you're interested in applying for merit scholarship, do know that the application for merit will be within the graduate admission application. So there will be dedicated questions for the merit scholarship that you will be required to submit if you are interested in being considered for merit scholarships. Our merit scholarships can be up to $15,000, and they will be dispersed throughout your duration in our program. With that said, as we mentioned earlier in our presentation, all of our graduate programs at the master level are worth 30 units total, and the cost per unit currently for this academic year is $1,626. But like I mentioned, there are different funding opportunities that you will be able to take advantage of to fund some of that cost of your graduate degree. With that said, if you'd like to explore more of the financial aid options that are available for our graduate students, like the loans available for our students, you are welcome to visit our financial aid graduate website. And then once students have committed to start with LMU and have registered for courses, they will be issued billing, and they will be working with our student accounts office to figure out what payment options would work best for them and what tuition amounts are due and when. So you'll have dedicated staff who will be helping you with those steps when you get to those areas of your admission process. Any questions about financial aid? Not, I'll transition into the different student resources that our graduate students are able to take advantage of, which will complement their graduate studies with us. We hope that you take advantage of all the services that are available to you here at LMU, whether you are a remote student or a student who is part of our on-campus programs. For example, our library has dedicated study spaces where you can get to reserve that and take advantage of the spaces in the library. We also have our Office of International Student and Scholars, who dedicates their services to our international students from the application process all the way through getting here and being part of the international orientation. So anything related to visa matters, I-20 requests, this office would be able to help assist you with those types of processes. We also have our Student Psychological Services Office, which offers free services to our students, whether it's one-on-one counseling or group counseling. You can readily tap into all of these services at your disposal, and they are free. And we also have our graduate students of LMU, known as JSLMU. They plan different events for all of our graduate students in all of our colleges, where you get to network and take advantage of these networking opportunities as a graduate students through different types of events that they plan for you year round, as well as workshops. So all the offices, as well as many others that are not listed here today, have dedicated resources for our graduate students, and these become available to you as soon as you become one of our official students. During our graduate orientation and welcome, we make sure that we connect you with these different resources so that you know exactly who is the dedicated point of contact for Seaver College, and you can start tapping into all of these resources. The last one that I want to talk about here today is our Career and Professional Development Office, because I know that for many of you, this graduate degree may also mean pivoting into a new area or finding out what your next career move or opportunity would be. So that is where our Career and Professional Development Office comes into play. They will be able to offer you career coaches, set up career fairs for you where different employers come to campus and you're able to meet and learn about the different needs that these offices or employers may have and how you may fit into these opportunities. They also have a network called the Pride, which is a dedicated network filled with different LMU alums where they get to post different opportunities, and you as a current student or alum would get to tap into these opportunities to see if any of these become of interest to you. And in addition to that, they have different workshops going out throughout the year where you can learn about resume building, how to write a cover letter, how to prepare for an interview, how to negotiate a salary offer, and how to develop a LinkedIn presence, among many other types of workshops that they have for you. And we hope that you take advantage of it. These are all free services for our students. And once again, we hope that alongside your studies and the importance that this graduate degree will have, you will also get to take advantage of the professional development that comes with your graduate degree. And hopefully that gets you into the next place that you'd like. So with that, we're going to get into our questions. If anyone has any questions about the admission process for a specific program, the application deadlines, or services, we'll be happy to answer those questions. You can also email me if you'd like to ask your question offline.